I'm going to make a record. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. This is very important moment for you. Okay. Now you see that maybe you recall, teacher Ivy, we started the program with a lot of people, a lot of kids.
Yeah,
Okay. Many of them. However, there are only three of them. You see that today, three of them that really
yes,
motivated and were able to pass through all the requirement, at least the English part, right? You see that? Now, if you recall the first time when you taught at TIS, it was at least 3 years ago, 3 or more years ago. And now that the prep, the preparation for the English part, okay? Now, without knowing the English, they cannot go, okay? Either
right.
mathematics, like today, okay, anatomy and physiology. Now, the three of these kids at least have the interest to be a doctor. So please help them, okay? All right, so with that
I'll
in
do my
mind,
best, sir. I will do my best.
yes, yes, I'm very sure, TIS, very sure that you will be able to make a great contribution, a lifetime contributions for them. Okay. So with
Thank
that
you
in
so much,
mind,
sir.
I just pass it to you, Teacher Ivy. Okay. And welcome back again. Maybe, okay, you know some of them already, but it would be a great idea if everybody can introduce themselves at least, okay, to practice the English in front of the camp. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll let you go, teacher. Thank you so much
Okay. Okay,
and
sir. Thank you
welcome.
so much, sir. Thank you again for your warm welcome.
Yes.
Sir, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. So, good evening once again. So, it's so nice to see everybody, especially these three familiar faces. So, it is with you know what? I am very proud to see the three of you here because at the moment I started with the TIS, you were this really little small kids, but now you are all full grown ups. And thank you for accepting the challenge as one of the student of this class. And I hope you will be more inspired to pursue your dream someday to become a doctor. Okay, I know that everybody would know me already, but again, to introduce myself formally, introduce myself because some of you might already forget me. So I am teacher Ivy. I was in the TIS for I guess it's been 3 years already. Though I was not that consistent, there were years that I stopped, but I was really grateful in this program, and I will forever be interested and passionate to help you guys learn things, especially in science, because I am a science teacher here in the Philippines. I am teaching middle school, grade 7 to be particular, with the science subject, and at the same time, I'm also having a part-time teaching in one of the private college schools here as science teacher also in human anatomy and physiology. So tonight, for me to know you more better, especially I know that things have changed right now, especially the grade level that you are, because If I am not mistaken, before you was still, Alfonso is still in grade one, if I am not mistaken. But now I guess Alfonso had already uh, proceed or upgraded to another year level or grade level. The same with Inda and Honey. They might be in middle school. So for you to introduce yourself, I want you to first state your name. Second is, it will just be simple, your age. Third is your grade level. And the last one, the reason why you want or the reason why you attended this class. Okay? You might say like this. Let me do it by myself. Okay? For you to follow, you might say, good evening, everyone. I am Ivy. I'm teacher Ivy. I am 28 years old, and I want I will be your teacher for this class, and I am very excited to teach you a lot of lessons about this subject and to inspire you to do more in class for your further studies and for you to pursue the dreams that you want to be. Okay, so shall we have Alfonso first? Since Alfonso is one of the most punctual students that's ever. Okay, good evening, Alfonso.
Yeah, good evening, Teacher Ivy.
Good evening.
So, my name is Alfonso Satria Aldana. You can call me Alfonso. My age is 10 years old.
What grade are you?
I'm fifth grade.
Oh, fifth grade already.
I
That's
I
great.
I'm attending this class because it was there was the the link that was said if if somebody wants to be a doctor, just open up this link. So I joined it, and it also because it's maybe more interesting than I thought before.
Wow, that's so good to know, Alfonso. How have you been? You're grown now. You're very big boy already. You're not that kid that I used to see before. Congratulations, you're now in the fifth grade. And
Yes, thank
it's
you
really
also.
nice to know that you're interested in the subject, okay? Let's do well in the subject for us to enjoy. Let's have fun and learn new things, all right?
Yes.
Thank you, Alfonso. Very good introduction. Now let's have Inda. How are you, Inda? Good evening.
Yes, Miss. Good evening. I'm good. How about you?
I am great to see you all. Thank
Okay, let me introducing myself. Hello, my name is Indah Mulai Togatorok. You can call me Indah. I'm already grade 5 and I already 11 years old. I attend this class because I dream become a doctor and I think this learn is very interesting for me to be a doctor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Inda. Your English is really well already. You can really speak now. You're really good. That's a good sign. You really need that one. Thank you for joining this class. And again, let us engage so that this class will be more interesting. Okay, thank you so much, Inda. Let's have a great time tonight. Now, let us have Honey. It's been a while, Honey. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm good. How about you?
Doing great also.
Nice to meet you, teacher.
Okay. My name is Hani Sri Manggali. You can call me Hani. I'm already grade 6 and I'm 11 years old. Uh, I'm joining this class because I want to be a doctor and I want to study how to be a doctor.
Okay, thank you so much, honey. Thank you for introducing yourself, and thank you for being one of the interested students to join this class. Okay, so everyone, it's so nice to see you all again, and it's so nice to be back in TIS. And I hope that we again enjoy, participate, and learn new things with each other. I know that your dream to become a doctor will be a long way, but then starting learning from now, especially the basic one in anatomy, and all throughout knowing and understanding how your body works, that is one stepping stone towards your dream. Because with this, you will be more become interested, and at the same time, you will be able to know how amazing our body is and how amazing to become a doctor. I may not be a doctor, but I love to teach this subject because it was once my dream before, yet I haven't given a chance, though it might not be for me because here I am teaching you and meeting you all with this happy faces. So thank you so much everyone for joining us tonight, and for that, we will not waste time and we'll have our introductory lesson until our times end. Okay, so again, Sir Harry, thank you so much, sir, for welcoming me again in this in TIS. It is such a great privilege to be back in this program. Thank you so much, sir.
We had the latecomers, teacher. She
Okay.
is, yeah, she is new with the TIS. So maybe we can let Sitya to introduce herself.
All right, let's have Shija. Good evening.
Good evening,
Shall
Miss.
we hear from you, Shija?
I'm I took this class because my dream is to become a doctor.
Okay, Sitya, how old are you and what grade are you now? What school are you attending right now?
I'm I am
Bye-bye.
I'm 11 years old.
Good. Wow.
Okay,
What grade are you?
6.
Grade 6. What school are
grade
you
six.
attending at this moment? The school name? Your school name?
Nama sekolah saya ya,
Yes, your school name.
SD Negeri 2 Karangdur.
Okay. Where is that? Is that in Jakarta, Bekasi?
I'm in Kebumen, Sentral Jawa, Jawa Tengah.
Okay. So she is in different part. Okay. Different part. It is not from Jakarta or Bekasi. It's from the Central Java. Central Java. Okay. Now, usually Okay, Central Java is have less rigor, okay, compared to those in the capital, Jakarta and Bekasi. Okay, teacher, you are ready. Okay, so I pass it back to you. Thank you. Welcome again. There's no voice, teacher. Are you?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Harry, and welcome again, everyone, to Human Anatomy and Physiology class with me, Teacher Ivy. Okay, so tonight, before we'll formally start our program, let's just have first a readiness drill. Okay, this is called readiness drill because it is to check if you guys are now ready to learn our introductory lesson for this evening. So since I guess everybody is sitting on their chair, are you sitting in your chair? All right. So I see everybody is sitting on their chair. This activity is you don't need to stand up. You don't need to stand. We just need to sit down and here it goes. When I count one, you stomp your right foot once. I want you to do that, okay? I may not see it, but I want you to do that so that we'll be all ready for a class, okay? So let us have ready, let us have one. Stamp your feet once in the right. Okay, right foot stamp once. Okay, now let us do the second one. Now, next one. For the next one, let's have when I count two, you stamp your left foot twice. Okay, again, when I count one, stamp your right foot once. When I count two, stamp your left foot twice. Ready? One, two. Okay. Now, next. When I count three, clap your hands towards left once. Clap your hands toward left once. Where's your left? Everyone. Okay, that's correct, honey. Clap your hands once towards left, the side. So since I am facing you, this is my left. Okay, so everybody from the start. One, stomp your right foot once. Two, stomp your left foot twice. Three, stomp your left hand towards your left once. Next, we're going to do this all together and we're going to do it in fast motion later, okay? Next one. Here, we are now at four. For the number four, when I count four, clap your hands once towards right. Okay? Number three, towards left once. Number four, towards right once. All right? Now, let's start from the beginning. One, stomp your feet once on the right. One, okay? One, stomp your feet on the right once. Two, stomp your feet twice on the left. Three, put your hands on the left, clap it. And four, on the right, clap once. Last one. Okay, for number five, when I count five, clap your hands twice above your head. Okay, clap your hands twice above your head. Okay, take note, I will not going to count it in order. I might start with five, So you should take note with the action. Okay. So again, let us remember what is the action for number one. The action for number one, when I count one, stop your right foot once. Stomp it. Are you doing it? Give me an approved sign. Okay. Now, when I count two, stomp your left foot twice. Okay. And when I count three, clap your hands once towards left. When I count four, clap your hands towards right. And when I clap five, clap your hands twice above your head. Okay, let us do it. Ready? One, five. What's the action of five? Oh, very good. Two, stomp twice at the left. Four. What's the action of four? Where is four? Oh, correct. Very good, Shitya. That's correct, honey. Let's have three. Where is number three? Three, clap your hands towards left once. Okay, last one. Let's do it. One, ready? One, two, three. Start. Three, four, two, five. Five, four, two, one, and three. Okay, I hope everybody did you enjoy? I hope you're doing great with that readiness drill. And I hope you are ready with our lesson. Okay? So you can do that in your house. You can do that together with your siblings. You just need to remember the action for each number. I will just send this PowerPoint in our WhatsApp so that you will be guided with the action as well as our lesson, okay, after our class. So that readiness drill is to activate our body from feet down to our hands and to our head because we are using our mind to remember those steps for each number, right? So I hope you did great in that. Can you give me a thumbs up, everybody?
Yeah, this is great activity. This is great
Thank you
activity,
so much,
teacher.
sir.
And in
Thank you,
fact,
sir.
okay, the student can bring it to their school. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. You can
Yeah.
really bring that to school.
Yeah. Especially if they are asked to lead an activity, they can just pick this
Yeah,
up. And also it
yes, yes,
tests,
sir.
okay, how fast they can remember. So it is not
Yes,
just exercise. It tests about the ability to comprehend.
yes, yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Correct, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
fantastic.
sir.
I pass it back to you, teacher.
Thank you, sir. Okay, everyone, let me see the action for number five for me to proceed to the next slide. When I count five, what you do when I count five? What do you do when I count five? Very good, honey. Okay. Very good, Alfonso. Good job, Inda. Are you doing it also, Shitsha? Very good. Okay. Now, let us begin with our lesson. So, we'll be dealing with human anatomy and physiology. So with this will be the introduction of our lesson. In this introduction, we're going to know first what is anatomy, what is physiology, and what are the different branches of anatomy and physiology for us to learn from the very basic down to the most complex because it is what our body made of, right? So let us have first the term anatomy. So may I have Inda to read what is on the screen?
Anatomy.
Air,
Yes, Inda, can you please read?
Anatomy,
Okay.
structure, shape, parts.
All right. Thank you. So we have here anatomy, structure, shape, and parts. Now, as you can see in here, we have different pictures. In these pictures, we'll see different parts of the body and how this body parts looks like. What is their shape and what is their structure? It is because anatomy mainly talks about our body structure, how it looks like, and how the different parts looks like. Anatomy came from the Greek word ana. Yes, we have this one. Ana. It means to dissect, and to me means to cut. Ana means part. To me is to cut or bisect. Because during the ancient time, when there is no advancement in science, we cannot see, they cannot know why people suddenly die. In order for them to know why this particular person die, they need to dissect the person, open up the body of the person for them to know why this person died. So that is why anatomy come out. Okay. Now this is very important because anatomy allow us to see how our body parts differ in terms of structure and why the structure of our body parts looks like this. Because our body part, our nose does not just look like this just to make us look handsome, Alfonso, made us honey beautiful, but at the same time, it gives us the purpose. Okay? Now, with anatomy, anatomy has a partner. The partner of anatomy is, okay, a while. Mhm. Okay, the partner of anatomy is physiology. Everybody, may I hear you read the word physiology? Ready? One, two, three, go. Can you on your mic, please? Let me hear first from Alfonso. Alfonso, can you repeat after me? Physiology.
Okay. Physiology.
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 Correct. Very good. Let us have Inda. Physiology.
Physiology,
Yes, right. Honey, physiology.
Physiology.
All right, great. Chicha, physiology.
Physiology.
Okay, good job. So, physiology. Physiology is the partner of anatomy. Why? Because as we observe, our body has different structure, and by the structure alone, we can not determine if anatomy alone, we cannot determine that what is the structure for. By the help of physiology, physiology helps anatomy to distinguish what this particular structure for. For example, your eyes. How does your eyes looks like? The structure of your eyes might be in oval shape. That is what anatomy will tell you. But anatomy will only tell you that your eyes is in oval shape or it is black or it is blue, but it will not tell you that the eyes is used for seeing things because that is the job of physiology. Okay, so again, when we say anatomy, it is the study of structure. And if we say physiology, it is the study of function. Okay, so do you think, Alfonso, is it possible if we only study anatomy and we will not study physiology?
Yes, it's more harder.
All right, it's more harder. Why?
Why? Because uh, to become a doctor, it has to be learn many things first.
Yes, correct. You have a point. So you need to learn many things, not just one. You need to learn that this particular structure of your body has its purpose. Okay? Without physiology, we can never know that the purpose of our ears is for hearing. We will just know that our ears is placed inside of our face, but both side of our face, the left and the right. But we will not know without physiology that this is used for hearing. Okay. Now this physiology is divided into two. Okay. We have here gross anatomy. The other one is microscopic anatomy. Now, based on the picture under each term of branches of anatomy, who can give me or who can explain to me what is gross anatomy using the picture here? Let's do picture analysis in differentiating these two. Okay? Gross anatomy, microscopic anatomy. Anyone would like to try to differentiate the two pictures? All answers are welcome. No opinions are said to be wrong. Okay? This is a picture analysis. Shall we have Honey? Honey, do you think what is the difference between gross anatomy and microscopic anatomy by looking at the two pictures?
Anatomy is things that we can see.
Which one we can see?
I don't know.
Oh, Honey says that in a gross anatomy, probably we can see it. But what about the microscopic anatomy? Honey, what do you think is the difference? The gross anatomy, we can see it. But the microscopic anatomy, are you saying that we cannot see it? Honey? Ha, okay. So let me uh have another question to simplify things. Okay. I like to hear from Shicha. Shicha, do you know what device is this in the picture under the microscopic anatomy? Ah, all right. Shicha doesn't have any idea what this device uh, is. What about Inda? Do you know what device is this, Inda?
My opinion is microscopic anatomy is for to see the small things. I think.
All right, that is correct. Okay, that is, yeah, to see the small things. That is correct. And according to Hani, gross anatomy is you can see. These are things that you can see. Well, in this says that microscopic anatomy are those microscopic thing that we cannot see. Okay, that is correct. You have the idea. But first, let me clear out. Is any one of you here knows what's the name of this device? Here, under microscopic anatomy.
Is that a microscope?
Alfonso?
Is that a microscope?
Very good. This is a microscope. So that is why it is called microscopic, from the word microscope. Alfonso, what is the use of the microscope? Do you know?
Microscope is used to look in smaller things and also like bacteria and others like that.
Okay, you have the idea. That is really good. Microscope is used to see smaller things, such as, let's say, cell, a bacterial cell, or anything that our naked eyes cannot see. Because microscope is used to magnify image. When we say magnify, make a small image appear more bigger. Have you seen a microscope, a real one? Anyone here who have seen and touched a microscope?
I didn't see the real one and also didn't touch yet.
Oh, what about Inda?
I didn't see it.
You haven't. Honey,
I didn't see it, guys.
you didn't see it. What about Chicha? Have you seen this device, Chicha?
I see.
You haven't seen it also? All right. You know what? This device is a very interesting device because it will allow you see things from the unseen world. Why unseen? Because these are the things, using the microscope, you can see the things that your eyes cannot see. If you get a small peel of your onion skin and place it in a microscope, you can see how the onion skin looks like. And it looks very amazing. Okay, maybe I will show you some pictures. We're in pictures of, let's say, things that is used or magnify under the microscope, so that you will have an idea how will it look like. Okay, so back again. So it is good, and what you said a while ago was correct. Anatomy is divided into two. We have gross anatomy and microscopic anatomy. Gross anatomy talks about the big part of the body, big parts and structures of the body that is seen by our naked eyes, that can be seen by our eyes. That is gross anatomy. But when we say microscopic anatomy, this is the anatomy that talks about the structure of our body that cannot be seen by our naked eyes. Can you give me an example of, you think that the structure of our body that cannot be seen in our naked eye? Do you have any idea,
Yes.
Alfonso? Oh, can you share it to us?
What? I
Okay, I
don't
will.
know because I forgot what you said before.
Ah, you forgot what I said before. Okay, it's okay. Now, I will give you an example. For the gross anatomy, an example is the brain. Okay? Can we see the brain if we dissect a skull of a person? Can
No,
you see it? You
no,
cannot see it?
no.
Yes, we can. We can see it. If we're going to open the skull of a person, we can see the brain. And that is part of gross anatomy. But if we say microscopic anatomy, the things that our eyes cannot see under the brain are what you call neurons. Do you know what is neurons? Neurons are small fibers that our eyes cannot see. And these small fibers are the ones that allows us to move because they are the one that travels, send signals to our brain, going to our hands, detecting that if we touch a hot object, it will tell to our brain, oh, it's hot. What do our hands do when we touch a hot object? We do like this, right? Because our neurons signals to our brain that the object is hot. Okay? So anything that our eyes cannot see is under microscopic anatomy, and everything that our eyes can see is under gross anatomy. Okay? What are the two branch of anatomy again, Chicha?
I'm podcast.
What are the two branch of anatomy here on the screen? Yes, honey? What about Inda? Is Inda still here? The branches of anatomy in the are?
Gross anatomy and microscopic anatomy.
Yes, correct. Those are the two branches. Okay, take note with that. All right, next one. Okay, now, shall I check if you are still doing okay? Can you give me the action of number 4? Show me the action of number 4. Oh, you forgot? Number 4. What's the action of number 4? Okay, very good. In the Shicha. Of course. Okay, now this is the differentiation of the two. Anatomy versus physiology. So, why combine into a single course? Okay, so this two is combined into a single course because we cannot understand what is the structure for or what is this thing for without the help of physiology. Okay, so structure follows functions. That is how these two terms works together. That is why they are put in one. So when we say structure, that is anatomy. And if we say physiology, that is functions. Okay? Do you get it? Okay. So if we say Shicha structure, what is that? Anatomy or physiology? If we say structure, anatomy or physiology?
Anatomy, maybe.
Very good, correct. What about if we say physiology? It is, honey,
Functions.
if we say physiology, it talks about.
Functions. Apa sih?
All right, functions. Okay, good job. You're doing good. Okay, now here, I want you to look at this picture. This picture is called the levels of organization. Okay, in this picture, we can see where did we originated. Okay, so human being as we are, we started from being just a subatomic particles. I think I have teach you about the subatomic particles, about the electrons, protons, and neurons. Alfonso, I remember you are one of my students in that, if I am not mistaken. So before we become human, become fully human with complete body, we started from being a subatomic particles and they combine together they become an atom, which is the smallest unit of matter. And then when this atom combine, they become a molecule. Okay. When this molecule combine, they become a macromolecule. Macro means big. So a lot of molecule combined together. Now, after that, this macromolecule become organelle. Organelle is the little organ of the cell. So when the organelle is made, a lot of organelle were created until they turn to become a cell. Anyone who can remember what is a cell? I remember that I had teach you what is cell before. And it is been already discussed in grade 4, I guess. Anyone who knows what is cell? No one? Inda, do you have an idea what is cell? Uh-huh. All right. So if we say cell, take note this one. Cell is the basic unit of life. Okay? We see cell is the basic unit of life. When there is cell, there is life. Our body is made up of trillions of cells. Okay? Take note with the definition of cell. Cell is the basic unit of life. All right. Now, since we now have the cell level, so it means that there is now a sign of life. When there is now a sign of life, when cell combines together, it became a tissue. Okay. Now, what is a tissue? Do you know what a tissue? It's not a tissue paper. If you're thinking that it is a tissue paper, it's not a tissue paper. From cell, combination of cell, it become tissue. Tissue class is the one that made up your organ. Okay? Have you seen or have you eaten the liver of the chicken? Anyone? Is it yummy? Chicha, I saw you nodding your head. The liver of the chicken, is it yummy? It is, right. The liver of the chicken, the liver is an organ. The one that you eat is the tissue, okay? Because an organ is made up of tissue, all right? Without the tissue, organ cannot be made. And without cell, tissue cannot be made. Okay, now with a combination of tissue, our organ is formed. Example, can you give me an example of organ that is found inside your body in the organ? Can you name an organ in your body?
Heart.
Come again.
Heart.
Correct, that is an organ. The heart. The heart is made up of tissue with 4 chambers. Another organ. Can you give me another organ, honey, that is found in our body? In the says heart. Yes, we all have a heart. What
Head.
else? Come again.
Hip.
I'm sorry.
Head.
Head. Did you say head?
Yes.
Okay. Head is not Okay, let me correct it. You might be thinking head is an organ, right? Head is actually cannot be considered as an organ, but it is a part of our body. But honey, you think what is inside our head that is an organ? What can we find your head, honey? What
Square,
is
square,
what is inside your head?
square,
The shape of the head is square. I am asking of what is inside your head. This is our head. What is inside our head? Do you know what is inside our head?
No,
Alfonso, what is it?
I only know about brain.
Oh, that is correct. The inside of our head is brain. We can found brain in the inside of our head. Brain is also an organ. What else? We have heart, brain. Can you give another one? Chicha. Mm, organ of the body. There are a lot.
heart,
Can you name an organ of the body? Yes.
bowel,
What? Okay, okay. Chicha is still thinking. Let us have Alfonso. Can you give me more example, Alfonso, of the organ of the body? You just
Alfonso,
think of
open
the
cam.
body parts or the organ that you usually use. Ah, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, good evening, Grace. Okay. Alfonso, are you still there? Oh, Alfonso might be thinking, shall we have Chicha now? Organ of the body.
bowel. Apa sih bacanya gimana?
You think?
Bowel,
I'm sorry. Can you repeat again, Chicha? I didn't get it.
bowel, apa bow, bow,
She meant eyes.
I see. I'm so sorry. That is correct. Very good. Eyes is an organ that is used for vision.
Yeah, you may
Another
repeat
one.
that, Cynthia. Yeah, you may ask Cynthia to repeat how to
Okay.
pronounce eyes correctly.
All right. Chicha, what organ did you answer a while ago? It's eyes.
eyes,
Can you repeat?
eyes,
Yes, eyes. This is our eyes. Again. Again, Chicha. Eyes.
eyes.
All right. Good job. Should we have Alfonso?
Bilang,
Alfonso, are you still there?
bilang.
Alfonso, you take a break?
Nose, nose.
Okay, now Grace is here. Okay.
Yeah, great.
Bilang, sis.
Hi,
Bilang, nose.
Grace.
Nose. 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 Hidung, nose.
Oh, nose. Oh, nose is used for
Penghi,
smelling. Yes.
menghirup,
Do you
menghirup.
know what the nose is part of the five senses? Huh? The the five senses. I remember. I teach you with those things. What are the five senses of the body? You have to know that. The five senses, there are some, they are some, or they are almost the important organs of the one of the important, especially the eyes, nose, the tongue, the ears, the organ of hearing. This is also an organ. Okay? Now with that, when all of this organ of our body combined and been created by the use of tissue, now our organ system is formed. Look at the picture. I want you to look at the picture, okay? This is from cell, tissue, organ. So this example of organ, this is our stomach. Everybody repeat after me, stomach.
Stomach.
Yes, this is where our food goes and it is being digested and travel to this other part of the body. So with this organ, when they are combined together, it can create organ system. Why is it called organ system? Because it is a combination of two or more organ that performs a specific function. Anyone who knows what system of the body is this? Do you have any idea? Who has an idea? What system of the body is this? We have the stomach here. What do you think is this? Okay, I understand. All right. So this one is the digestive system. Do you know what is the digestive system? You try to tap your abdomen. Everyone, can I let you stand for for a moment for me to see that you are going to tap your abdomen? Can you show me your abdomen? The abdomen in this part, in the stomach part. Okay. On that part, it is where we can found the digestive system. And the digestive system is one of the example of the organ system, which is made up of different organs. So I will going to mention what are the different organs that is found in this picture, okay? We have this organ. This is the pancreas. The pancreas. Everybody read. Everybody repeat after me. Let us have Alfonso. I think Alfonso is having a break at the moment. Shall we have Greets? Can you repeat after me, Greets? Can you say pancreas? Greets, can you say pancreas?
Pancreas.
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 Okay. We'll do more practice. Pancreas.
Pancreas.
All right. Oh, this is the pancreas. It is found in our digestive system. This one, let me hear from Chicha. Stomach. Chicha, can you repeat after me? Stomach.
Stomach.
Okay. Now, this thing under the stomach, this is the large intestine and the small intestine. And this part is what we call as the rectum. Okay? So, with this, we name different organ in one frame, which is called organ system. This organ system perform as one. So they have one particular function. They are a lot, we name a lot, but they have only one function, such as digesting our food. They are the reason why we have energy. because the food that we eat, they digest it, and they made the food that we eat converted into um, ATP or the energy, carbohydrates, protein, and other nutrients. They're the reason why we have those things because they are the one who process it. Okay? Again, cell, from cell, the basic unit of life, we have combination of cell, tissue. A combination of tissue becomes organ. Organ has one specific function. When organs combine together towards one function, they are called organ system. Okay? There are more than 15 organ system of the body. So in this course, we are going to learn those different organs of the body, those different system of the body and how they work. And then you will know how amazing our body work. Okay? Now with this, we have organ system and then finally we turn up to become an organism. So see, this is how amazing human being is. We started from cell. Actually, we started from atom, cell, macromolecules, organelles, cell, tissue, organ system, and then we become organism. Now, my question is, what do you call a group of organism that lives in one house? Or, okay, let me rephrase it first. Do, Inda, do you consider yourself as an organism? Yes or no?
What?
Do, do you consider yourself as an organism?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why? Simply because you have organ system, organ, tissue, cell, organelles, and macromolecules. That makes you an organism. Okay? Because it is what you are made of. Right? Do you get it in the... Okay. So now, if all of these levels of organization from cell down to organ system till we become organism, we need all of this component to become a human or an organism. Now, my question is, what do you call a group of organism that lives in one house? Anyone? Because here, oh, I want you to look at this one. A group of organ is called organ system, right? Group of organ. Now, what about a group of organism that lives in one house? Alfonso. Alfonso is taking a break. Okay. What about honey? Honey? Is there a group of organism that lives in your house?
What 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 is it?
Okay, again. Is there a group of organism that lives in your house?
Organ,
I guess.
tissue,
Huh? If you are an organism, is your mom an organism too? Yes or no?
yes,
Or what about your dad? Is your dad an organism too?
uh,
Yeah, yes or no?
yes,
If you have a sibling in your house, is your sister and brother an organism too?
yes,
All right. So you are a group of organism that lives in one house. Then what do you call your group? You are
organism,
you are a family. Oh, do you get me? So that is how we evolve from cell, tissue, organ system, organism until it become a family, many families. It become community, and many community. It becomes a city, and then population, until it becomes the highest level as the biosphere. So that is why we humans in the world are getting many. We started from this. Okay, so you have to take note this level of organization. All right, do not forget that we came from these levels. You just start from cells so that you would forget, but much better if you start from the very beginning. Here, this one: subatomic particles, atom, molecules, macromolecules, organelles, cell, tissue, a group of tissue made up an organ. Organ is used or has a specific function, and a group of organ that groups together to perform one specific function is called organ system. And a group of organ system that works separately according to their function that makes up an organism. Okay? So I hope you get that one. Can I give uh the number five, the action for the number five? Do you still remember what's the action of number five? If you understand it, very good in the. Okay, what about honey? Do you understand it? The levels of organization? Can you show me the action of number five? Uh, Clap two times above your head. Chicha, what is the action of number five? Oh, Chicha forgot already. Alfonso, I guess Alfonso is here already. Okay. So before I proceed to the next slide, is there anyone here? Uh, are you or do you have any questions? Do you have any questions or clarifications? Nobody has a questions. All right. So since you didn't have any questions, let me proceed to the next slides. Okay. And if you are thinking of questions, you can also reserve that one, or you can ask me that one later, or even after a class. You can just chat me on the WhatsApp for some clarification. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Do not forget this one. This is the levels of organization. Okay.
Then
Next,
maybe try to
here.
comprehend it.
Sir,
Yeah, they try to comprehend it. There's so many already for them.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's really a lot. And we're just going to do it um step by steps.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
teachers, I think, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay, so guys, okay, pay attention. This will be the last slide. Okay, we do not want you to be late to go to bed.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yes, sir. I
okay,
understand.
pay attention on this. This is a very important. This, the system, this, different system here. Okay, wow, this is fantastic. Okay, pass back to you, teacher.
Thank you, sir. Okay, everyone. Now, as what I have mentioned ago with our previous slides, we have here the levels of organization. And organ system is formed out of different organs and to make up an organism. Now, this organ system has different names and groups. Do not be confused about, let's say, respiratory system, because they can also call them as the organ system of the respiratory. Okay? So this different system, these are only some. There are still more on this. Okay? These are some of the most important system of our body. So this is the system that we'll be discussing all throughout this year, one by one. Okay, so we have here the reproductive system. Yes, I know you have an idea of that. And um, you should be open-minded with this system because it is very much important to be educated with that reproductive system. There is nothing funny about this. So let's just think rationally or scientifically, since this is a science subject. Okay, next one we have integumentary system. The integumentary system is considered as the largest system of our entire body because it talks about the skin, right? Next, we also have here skeletal system. I know you're familiar with the skeletal system. Of course, the skeletal system is the one that allows us to stand and it gives framework to our body. Let me ask this question. I am quite interested to ask this question. Okay. Shall I have Alfonso? Because I was keep calling Alfonso a while ago. Alfonso, are you there, Alfonso?
Yes,
Okay. This question. Can you see the sorry. Can you see in there the skeletal system? This one,
yes,
Alfonso? Okay. Now, my question is, how do you think would an organism or a person looks like without a skeletal system? Alfonso.
yeah. If an all it is combined on all system except the skeletal system, it will become strange
It would be,
because it will be strange because the skeletal is used for the eyeball.
mm-hmm. Okay, it will be strange according to Alfonso. Indeed, it will be. What about anyone here who has an idea or who wants to share their opinion about how would a person look like without a skeletal system? No one? Okay, I will give you an idea. Have you seen a slime? Or have you played a slime?
I played and look.
What about the others? Can you give me a thumbs up if you've seen a slime already? Have you eaten a jelly eggs or a jelly? Yes, you do. All right. Now imagine those things that I have mentioned, a slime and a jelly. If a person doesn't have a skeletal system, then that person would look like a jelly or a slime. Yes, we cannot stand and we don't have any framework without the skeletal system. So we will just be gliding. That is how important the skeletal system is. Without that, will look like a jelly or a slime. Okay, next one, muscular system. Muscular system is the system of the body that allows us to exert our force or lift things, carry heavy things, transfer things from one place to another. We also have the nervous system. The nervous system is the command system of the body. If in our modern world, the nervous system is considered as the computer. It is the one that controls, provides information, sends signals. And next we have the endocrine. The endocrine system is made up of different glands, which is responsible of our some, especially of our emotions. They are the one that is responsible why are we feeling sad, why are we feeling stressed, why are we feeling sleepy, because it is because of the endocrine system, because of the different glands that releases hormones. Okay, you see, this is very interesting. Cardiovascular, from the word cardio, it means blood. And when say vascular, it is the veins and the artery. It is the system that talks about how blood travels throughout our body. Okay? So you will know in this lesson why in every illustration of the cardiovascular system, why is there blood is color blue, the other blood is red, or is there such thing as color blue blood? We will find out in this lesson, okay? Next, we have lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is about our immune system, how our body fight against bacteria, against diseases such as flu. Digestive system is the next, the one that we have as an example. It is where our food is digested. Okay. Respiratory system. This is the system that is responsible for our breathing as well as our releasing of some waste products. Urinary system, this is for our urine excretion. Okay? So see, since we don't have a lot of time, and since it's about bedtime, by next meeting, I I will just going to send the slides after our meeting ends so that you can study the rest of the slide. Okay? And then by next Saturday, we'll have a review first about what you learned. And then after we all discuss this, because this is just an introduction, I will give you a quiz. Okay? Okay? Is it okay with you? Can I see your thumbs up?
I'm
Okay.
up.
Before, yes, sir.
Yeah, this is great, teacher. I mean, now this will tell them this slide, okay? Which of specialization they want to be if they want to be a doctor. All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody
Exactly.
think about I want to be a doctor, but they do not have an idea. They can be respiratory, okay, digestive, endocrine system, nervous, muscular. I mean, this is just so incredible. Or reproductive system, okay, to be, like a doctor that help people who, you know, cannot or has a problem to have children and things like that. Okay. Oh, it is so amazing. All right. Now, this information, this early information will help them. There's a lot of parents that don't understand except if their parents are doctors. But the rest of it, they don't have any clue. All right. That the reason why is some of them, their interests may not be, they don't have any information what they want to be in the future.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So it's very sad. Okay. So TISA try to help. And most of all this system, okay, may not work as well as it's supposed to be. Okay. They will be differentiate from the normal one. Okay. We call it abnormal or, okay, maybe a scary terminology, a cancer, okay, or some sort of disease. For example, we'll talk about, the reproductive system. It normally, okay, it will be, it will have no problem. But for some people, they have a problem to, you know, to have children. So how a doctor can help them? So the big question or the big word is help. Okay. Now, to be a doctor, Alfonso, is to help. Remember when you were at the hospital? When you were sick, right? Remember that? So that triggered Alfonso to be a doctor because he was suffering at the time. Without the help of doctor at the hospital, okay, see, he still cannot function well. That what triggered him to be a doctor. So guys, you want to be a doctor, first of all and foremost, to help people who are suffering. Okay. Now, the additional the additional things that happen because you help other people, then what happened? Doctor profession, doctor profession. Okay, like my son. Okay, he is in respiratory, or he basically help everybody. Anesthesia. Okay, when they have the surgery, anesthesia. Okay. Now, that's the reason why we want everybody to be, okay, if possible, to be a doctor. One, to help. And second thing, okay, if you are a doctor, especially in the US, your future will not only bright, is so bright, okay? It's so bright, okay? Like my son, in this, I said it again, not to brag about him, but to show the real example. He make almost 1 million US dollar per year. Okay. So how many peso is that? 50 and
That's a
add.
lot.
Okay. Now the reason is with that kind of profession, you can help others' children, like TIS is doing right now. Okay. With the extra income that we have, Okay, we can help everybody. Okay, try to give them, facilitate like a free class today. Like this is the coming out of it. Okay, you remember the Alfonso? You want to be a doctor. Okay, Indah, honey. Okay, it will help your family. It will help you. It will help your neighbors, your friends, and everybody else. Okay, you can be some other, choose to be in other profession, of course. But if you could, all right, to choose the best one, not the lower one, okay, why don't you want to? Okay, so we are very grateful for Teacher Ivy to share her expertise, knowledge, and patience. And we would like some children from the Philippines, okay, or whoever they are. They can be a high school, they can be a college student, they can be whoever. They come to this class. We share this class. We share the blessing, okay? And, all right, we always in the process to find more funding to help them to come to the US. We guarantee if the TOEFL, okay, they call it IBT, the TOEFL test score, more than 90, they will get 50%. 50%, okay? Scholarship. Even 50% is still expensive for the Philippines, in the Philippines, in Indonesia. It's still a lot of money. It's almost impossible without the help. And now TIS try to find another 50%, okay, to help them, to help this family. Okay, teacher? So please pass it to the Philippines because this is humanity, education for all. It doesn't matter what the nationality is. It can be Pinoy, Indo, Vietnamese, Burmese, and whoever, Chinese, All right. Yeah, with that in mind, I pass it back to you, teacher. I think it's also like 11 o'clock now in the Philippines, right? Or 10
Not
o'clock.
not yet, sir. It's
Yes. Oh,
still almost 9.
almost 9. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I pass it back to you. I mean, this is great, great place to stop and then let them digest it. Okay. And next week, we will go over it. And remember, we still have the game. Okay. What is
Yes.
number one? Stamp your right feet.
Feet to the right.
Okay. What is number
And
five,
number
Alfonso? Hey, what did you, there you go. You see that? All right. It's already tested. Who pay attention and who is not. Okay, teacher, back to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Harry. So, with that view says about if you would let some other kids to join this program or to participate this, I will try, sir, by next Saturday to bring out some of my students who has a access of the internet. It may not
Yeah,
be a lot, but at least I can bring some, especially for those who have the access, because not all of our students in
right.
the hinterland have phones and access to the internet. But
Yes,
surely
this is
this is a
great.
great
This
help
is great.
for our students here in the Philippines. Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity.
Yes, yes. We would like to, to show, to help everybody, especially in the, hinterland, okay, where a lot of them farmers, a lot of them that do not know, did not see the route
Yes,
in the future,
yes,
okay? We give them hope, all right? If they want to do it, they can. If they can, they can change the whole community, not only themselves. You
exactly.
see that? My dad is a pig, okay, a butcher, okay, a butcher. We sell meat, okay. Everybody laugh at me when I said, they asked me, what will you do after high school? I say, I'm going to go to college, and they laugh at me. And they pointed out to the table. You see that over there? when they're selling meat on top of the table. They just pointed, you will be here. Okay? You will take over that business. But only education. I'm the only one from my family of three, okay, decided to college. And look at this, what happened. Okay, among the high school, I'm the only one now in the US. People, look down at me at the time. Even my English teacher called me always the pig killer because of my dad. At the time, I'm so sad. I was so ashamed. I cried during the English lesson. They did not call my name. They call it pig killer. You see that? I mean, and this is a priest that teaching it. Okay, a priest, a Catholic priest. I'm so ashamed, but that motivate me. I'm going to prove to everybody today, yes, you can call me pig killer. Okay? Give me time to prove. Otherwise, I will not be a pig killer anymore. Okay? I'll be somebody. And now they respected me. They even look at me. They say, where is Harry address? We would like him to be in this WhatsApp group. You see that? You see? Okay. So teacher, please. Okay. I know you have a lot of commitment. Okay. A lot of things that are going on. Please help this kid. This is a bigger objective. Remember when you start helping Michelle Tang, okay, for the ACT, and look at her now, 4 colleges
Yes.
in the US,
Mm.
okay, and she decided to attend the local one, like the state, like UP, University of the Philippines,
Mm.
okay,
Yes.
they're very high rank. She got admitted in Indonesia, and she will do a cell, okay, related to cell biology, okay, something like uh, there'll be a genetic, manipulating the genetic, okay?
Mm.
So the
I
world,
already.
right, the world, they call it CRISPR, manipulate
I
the
see.
genetic so that what happened? Remember that what I said? And one of these, okay, digestive molecule and genetic and all of that cannot function well. And she will tweak it, okay, using the CRISPR. Take the cell, the bad
Mm.
cell, and put in the good cell so that people will do not have the problem anymore. Okay? This is big.
I see, sir.
Yes, this is
That
big.
is mm,
Yeah, go ahead, teacher.
genetic engineering. She's doing
Yes,
genetic engineering. Yes, sir.
yes, yes. And now that what CRISPR, that won two Nobel laureate, okay? CRISPR, okay?
Okay, I
All right.
understand now, sir. I have heard that one already.
Yeah, it's open a lot of opportunity in the US even right now. Okay, they still develop this. Okay, remember that.
Very
Okay,
interesting.
reproductive system. Okay, some of them is not right, so they can come back and change that genetic part. All right, and then the next one, the next generation can do better. Okay, it's just so amazing. Please tell your children. This is not just talking about something this. If they really have the brain and they want motivation, they can come to the US. We will find the money for them. Okay? We'll find the scholarship. Ya. Jadi remember ya, Hani, ya, Alfonso, Cynthia, and Grace is still young. Okay? This is open the first two steps to open to bigger step. Remember, if Hani, Alfonso, you did not take TIS English class 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you will not be here. Okay? So a lot of parents say, oh, I can do it later. You can do it later. You cannot buy. It takes 3 years at least. to be able to understand this English. Okay. All right, teacher. I pass it back to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, it is really true, sir, because just observing this Alfonso, Inda, Hanani, this especially this three, I was with them when they were still very young, and listening to their English now, it is a lot of progress, and it's just very amazing with that span of time. It is very hard to understand two language at the same time, especially English. It's very complex, yet they put into their heart and they give dedication to attending this program. And see, these kids is really have a bright future. They might, let's say, in the near future, we cannot tell, but surely with the things that they learn from the TIS, they can fly high because with English language, they can really communicate with other people. As we all know, it is the universal language of the world. So there will be open a lot of doors and opportunity for them. And with that, Sir Harry, thank you so much once again. And everybody who joined for our class, I hope you do enjoy. Do not forget our mirror action words with the numbers, okay? So I guess it's already time. So let's just have one last number. Let me see if everybody really remember, because this is the only number that I can see your action, all of your action, right? Shall I say, if I count five, what do you do? You're going to clap two times above your head. Okay, so I'll see you again next Saturday. Okay, so be with me next Saturday, 7 p.m. PH time. That is
Yeah.
correct now this time. Okay,
So, teacher, it will be 7 p.m. in the Philippines. In
yes,
the
yes, sir.
Philippines. But over
Yes,
here
sir.
is 6 p.m.
See,
There's one differences,
1 hour. Yes, yes,
1 hour.
yes, sir.
Okay, so we
Okay.
always have 6 o'clock Indonesian or 7 PH
Well,
Philippine time. Yes,
okay. Thank you,
right, right.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And
much,
I'll
sir. So,
also, yeah, before the student let the student go, I have one training for you how to make a record, how to be a host, to take a host. Okay, so do not go, okay, teacher? Go. After the children goes,
okay.
it's only you and I. I'm going to train you, and then we go from there. Okay?
Okay,
Okay,
okay, sir. I
everybody.
understand,
Good
sir.
night. Alfonso, Honey, Indah, Grace. Okay, work hard.
Sir. Thank you, Teacher Abby.
Okay, see you
Thank
next
you,
week.
everyone.
Yeah, remember to
Bye-bye. Thank
exercise.
you.
Okay,
See you
teacher.
again this Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay, I have to stop the recording. Okay. Okay. Oh, now this is good. Okay. You see, teacher, you are now, okay, the host. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Only you can stop the recording. You see on the bottom, they see record.